Remember the Chevrolet Trax? We didn't think so. When you think of Chevy, you think of the Trailblazer, the Colorado, maybe even the Spark. The Trax was kind of a generic crossover. Kind of forgettable, but not anymore. Meet the all-new Chevrolet Trax. Made in Korea, ready for the Philippines. So this is the cabin of the 2023 Trax. I like it. It's roomy. You have dual screens. This is the highlight. The infotainment screen is high-res. There's no Apple CarPlay. It only does Android Auto. Is it a Korean thing? I don't really use it. I prefer CarPlay. But this is a very good implementation. I'm pleasantly surprised. If all Android Auto systems were like this, I'd use it more. And we discovered something fun. It reads the messages in Tagalog in a very funny way.
Ganito ang nangyayari sa shoot ng Top Gear pag umuulan. Nalaman namin na nakakatawa ang boses ng Android Auto pag nagtatagalog. Parang pangbatibot. Hahaha.
The cabin feels like a Chevy. Well, the fonts specifically. I still remember the Chevrolets of a decade ago and I like the consistency, the buttons, and the fonts. Something very odd. I was looking for the volume and the track change buttons. They're behind the steering wheel. So this changes the volume, this changes the tracks. You'll get used to it, but if you're new to this system, you might fumble a bit. We have white seats for this variant. I'm not really a fan, and I know they're hard to keep clean. They just don't really match with the cabin somehow, and I guess I prefer dark seats, but some of you might like it. Some final notes before we move to the back seat. Automatic headlights, I like. Not automatic wipers, I don't like. Not really a fan again of the piano black, so always have one of these handy. The glove box opens softly. That's a nice premium touch actually. The AC vents have these red turbine look. It's a nice added touch. They didn't need to do that, but it's nice that they put little racy touches like that, and there's a red trim here. So it conveys how sporty the Trax is. Oof! Okay. It has a low roof line. And I just hit my head. Have to be careful next time. But check out this legroom. This is set to my body position, the front passenger. Can't complain about the room. Technically, you can seat 3 people. But if you leave that one person behind, you can get an armrest and more cup holders that can also fit large fast food drinks. More features are rear AC vents. Very presko actually. Oh, sarap sa legs. 2 charging ports. 1 USB-A and 1 USB-C. Perfect for those who keep forgetting to charge the... Low bat? Low bat na? See? The Trax is for forgetful cameramen. So, continuing the theme of roominess for the Trax. As you can see, the cargo space is not bad. Medium luggage. Oh my God, ang bigat. Shopee delivery. Small monitor. Shockproof camera case. Airline cabin size. Sakto lang. They all fit comfortably. There's a tonneau cover actually, but we just removed it to show the cargo area more efficiently. Because we have the Korean-made Trax, we have the 1.2-liter 3-cylinder turbo with 137 horsepower and 220 Newton meters of torque. That doesn't sound like much, but the Trax has a surprising amount of power. Wow, 5,000 RPM. So there's a healthy dose of power when you need it. Not bad. Not bad at all. And still feels composed. It doesn't feel skittish even at high speeds or hard acceleration. I think they tuned it well. The Trax's ride is soft and forgiving, ideal for Metro Manila roads. We're on C5 and it's undulating asphalt. The steering is not tack sharp, but it's quite predictable. It always lets you feel like you're in control. And overall, ride and handling is quite fun, actually. It's a good driving experience. We checked the fuel economy information, and average mixed city and highway is 7.7 kilometers per liter. Not bad, but could be better, I think. However, it did record the best mileage of 22 kilometers per liter. I think that was when I was on the expressway, so the small displacement probably helps with cruising. We'll give you a more comprehensive review, more details, more explanations when we get a proper test drive, and it's coming. Thanks in part to its low profile and wide stance, the Trax is definitely a good-looking car. The headlights are sleek and racy, and the feature lines give it an athletic pose. But it doesn't remind me of a Chevy though. Not in the same way the cabin's lettering and fonts remind me of Chevrolets of old. Hide the badge and the Trax might blend with the current crop of Changans and Cherries. But it does look good, especially this Redline trim with red trim. The rear even mirrors the aggressive look of the face. In terms of looks, Chevrolet has a winner. When you think of small crossovers, you think of the Subaru XV, the Honda HR-V, maybe even the Hyundai Tucson. The new Chevrolet Trax doesn't automatically make that list. But with its nice looks, new features, surprising power, it's definitely worthy of consideration. So, the inevitable question, HM po. There are 3 Trax variants. The top-spec RS, this is the mid-spec Redline, and the base LT. Remember the LT? This costs 1.866 million, thereabouts. That does make you pause. It's not small change. But if you're feeling adventurous, if you want to try something new, if you want something that is very rare on the roads, we suggest you check it out.